Hi, Linda and
Sophia.
coming to you from Dover Street Market, 30th Street in Lexington in New York City. We just shopped. We saw some very cool, very expensive stuff.
A little out of our purse range. That's okay.
A little out of our price range, but we got some ideas. Got some sewing ideas, maybe. So I'm gonna go home and edit this baby and show it to you all, and maybe you'll get some inspiration yourselves. To give you some context, Dover Street Market was modeled after the original market that was in London. If you go to their website, they have markets in big cities all over the world. It was originally created by Rei Kawakubo of the Japanese label Comme des Garçons, along with her husband, Adrian Jaffe. There's a Wikipedia page and a website if you want to know more. So one of the first things we saw were these big skirts with a lot of gathered waists made out of these vibrant, large prints, but they were covered with tulle. I think some of it was white tulle and black tulle. So I immediately got an idea. There's this fabric that I absolutely love. I showed it to you in my last video where I made the black skirt. I was thinking about making the skirt from this, but when I got the sample, I realized it's so sheer. What if I made a shirt, feminine, big statement sleeves out of a solid, deep color, red, maroon, maybe a deep blue, maybe even a brown, but then covered it with this double layered. Cool. I think it's a cool idea. The next thing we saw, the shirt with 3 sleeves. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. It was utterly fascinating. I kind of wanted to try it on just to see what it would feel like to be in it, but there was nothing in my size, so we just kept going. The Hodakova dress, the dress with the jacket, absolutely stopped me in my tracks. Let me tell you a little bit that I looked up about her. Her name, her full name, the designer is Ellen Hodakova Larsson. She's based in Stockholm. She founded the company in 2021. It says on their website, the House of Hodakova aims to create a utilitarian culture by converting old materials into luxurious goods. She also, in 2024, won the LVMH prize for Best New Designer. When I see things like this that are clearly out of the box, out of the mainstream, I think part of the emotional reaction that I have is that they are hooking into some part of me that I keep close, perhaps even hidden, don't feel like I can express. And I see somebody expressing a really big idea, again, a little out, very, very much outside the norm, but very, what do I want to say? Very sort of human. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I mean, the dress and the jacket, it's like a pairing that we see all the time, but to do it in this way. And I think it just keys into something in me that's kind of critical. And it's like fine art. The place is a little bit like being in a museum. It's 7 floors. We took the elevator to the top and then just took the stairs and checked out everything. It's not that big, but it's beautifully curated and everything is super interesting. It was really, really fun, and it was fun to be there with my daughter. So, all right, the next designer, Tora Sheju. When I saw this, it was just so unexpected. And something about the juxtaposition between the suiting fabric and this sort of whimsical feminine gown-like design and all these crazy elements, this huge deep V, it's backless entirely with this grand sort of skirt and these ties in the back. I mean, the whole thing just blew me away. And the retail salesperson that was working there was so nice. She said, "Do you want to try it on?" And I said, "Yes, yes, I absolutely do." And I knew it was going to be too small, but I didn't care. I just wanted to feel what it was going to feel like. And so I, as you can see, I put it on over what I was wearing. How you would style this, I don't know. I'd have to think about it, probably on the runway, sheer tights, backless, who knows? But it just got my imagination going. And there is just something so fun about putting some of these things on. They're not connected to my regular life at all, but I absolutely, loved just standing there in it and just letting my imagination go. The front of it with that skirt, it was just so cool. A little information, Torasheju, probably mispronouncing it, is the designer, British designer. On the website, it says they use dead stock to create otherworldly clothes. And I would say that's absolutely true. Sophia fell in love with that dress, that beautiful, sheer, sweet dress. The designer, you can see there, Cecily Bonson. Look at how cute this is with a little bow. Go. Let me get details on it. And the next thing we saw were those Comme des Garçons jackets. I mean, outrageous, just outrageous, but so interesting. I would love to have a life where I walk down the street in those jackets. And I didn't film it very well, but the shoes also had those same sort of bubbly border to them. Really cool. The jacket with the bows on it, I could actually see myself in that. Loved that. The Sakai skirt. In my last video, I made a black skirt, and I'm talking about sort of the ideal skirt, and I saw this and I really fell in love with it. So much detail going on. Again, the pockets, the panels. It looks gray, but it wasn't. It was black, and it was a very shiny sort of satin, uneven hem. The tulle, this mix of beautiful materials and kind of a utilitarian look. Really loved it. Would love to make something like this. And I think it's doable. I'd have to think it through, but I think this is totally doable. I did not catch the designer on that jacket with the blue lace. I just thought it was beautiful. The last shirt, it's a Comme des Garçons shirt. Those sleeves, OMG. I love those so much. And I could actually make those. I mean, I would have to think it through quite a bit, but I love the finish on the top. I love that it's black, so therefore you can see all the details in the design. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, well, that's it. I will try to make more of these videos. I don't get out shopping that much. Honestly, I don't need to buy that much. And as I've said in other videos, I really try to thrift and get things online. But when I am out, especially at like cool thrift stores or interesting places in New York, I will do my best to film and put up some shorter, fun videos. All right, well, that's it for now. Thanks. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.